Okay, so I'm a 27-year-old creative agency owner. We've decided to start documenting on YouTube some of the behind the scenes of what's going on day to day with the company. We're at a really important part of our business at the moment, scaling quite quickly, and we're trying to find that balance of like quality and quantity. So I just thought I'd kind of document what's going on so you can kind of see a little bit of what it's like to run a business at this age. We've just took on our 10th staff member, that is including myself and Ben, the two directors. We thought we'd do this because behind the scenes there is so much that goes on day to day. We put out about 50 videos a week. That's not including obviously your photography, that's not including your assets that you're creating, SEO, paid ads, none of that. That's just strictly videos, and I kind of wanted to document. We're trying to focus on quality this year rather than quantity. We've brought in what we feel like the right members of staff to be able to facilitate that.
What are you doing?
Well, good morning, Jack. You're third in today.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Not great, normally a bit earlier in this, like, but it is what it is.
How are you doing?
Sound? Yeah.
You four.
Hiya, Horn.
Go on.
Oh my days.
Go on. Staff?
Snack slap. Look at these. Come on.
So, today we are focusing purely on passion. We've done okay so far to be able to get bits of content out, but because we're so focused on everyone else's, passion can come last. Really trying to put some emphasis back on that, and again, this is one of the ways we're going to do that. We're going to showcase kind of what goes on day to day. So for example, like today, like I said, we're filming passion content, which is going to consist of passion case studies for the website, because we're redoing our website. It's quite exciting. We've got a new digital designer joining the team. We've never really put emphasis on that. When you're kind of looking at the numbers and stuff each year of like what you can kind of budget for wages and stuff, you're just like, oh well, you know, video seems to be where we're making money, so let's just keep putting it into that. But actually it gets to a point where you're looking at stuff and the amendments that come back from clients all kind of lead to like, you should probably get a digital designer. So that's exactly what we're doing. So we're doing that for half the day, filming some of that, and then the other half of the day we're going to spend filming like a passion podcast and stuff. Again, we've always done it for just Instagram, just a few clips here and there, but we actually film for about 30 minutes, so we're going to try and package it up in like a bit of a full podcast style essentially, just to see how that goes, to see if we get a little bit more engagement with business owners. We'll figure it out. So I'm just going to spend the next hour now sorting all admin, figuring out kind of like things we need to do just to make sure that the day runs smooth really. So I'll check back in then. So I have just spent like the last hour or so doing a bit of admin, planning the day out, kind of posting on socials and stuff like that. I try and get that done like the first hour of when I'm in. Again, like little things like, because we're business to business, most business owners are on social posting themselves early. So I like to post early to get that out the way rather than like 6 o'clock and stuff like that, because I know personally I can't be arsed looking at socials at like 6 PM or whatever. So what are we on there, bro?
Tea.
Tea, yeah?
Yeah.
One. Right, okay, let's just fucking jump straight into it then. So,
like in any kinds of situation, a boundary with the client is like not WhatsApping. You know what I mean? Because like that's my personal, and I've had to have this conversation with people in the past, like, and it's my own fault because I've started WhatsApping them, then to come across.
So that was the podcast wrapped up that we've just done. I think it went alright. Do you reckon it went alright?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, sound. And now I'm going to back all this stuff up, have a little 10 minutes, it's 10:15, and then go on to setting that studio up for the case studies. Remove that one.
How do we just know that Mario's Italian? I'm like...
Halfway through the day, I was going to say halfway through, and we're just doing some of these case study videos now, setting up with Ben to do one about the zone, and then we'll see where we get to from there. Been a bit of a long day.
No one's asked.
It has been a bit of a long day, I'll be honest. Right, let's go through these questions then. So this is a case study for the zone, and we're just trying to touch on like the relationship and that we've got on them. Really don't have to go into absolutely everything like we did with the
Lauren became really big in the fitness space, and don't stop looking at me laughing now because we fucked it. Right. Lauren became big in the fitness space because she started
It's just gonna fucking...
Lauren became really big in the fitness space. No, don't listen. I need to fuck this off here. It's getting hot. Right, okay. We started with the zone in 2020 after we put out Lad.
Just done a case study, me and Ben. It was quite difficult to film, to be honest, just because we're still trying to work out the formula. So just done that. I'll edit that in the next week to see how that comes before doing a load more, because we want to make sure it's right before we just jump onto that. In the meantime, I'm going to have a sit down and prep the next month's brief for one of our clients with Jack and Rob.
So in my eyes, you really want the brutal one as is, like the shot you're actively.
Yeah.
You think you got her? You don't.
Yeah. So we've just finished a bit of a brief plan for one of our clients. We needed to get that in, so that's done. It is about 4:10, and I think that's going to be pretty much everything I do today. Everything wrote down that I haven't done for today over for tomorrow, which I think pretty much is just tying up other bits of videos. But all in all, pretty busy day. I've done quite a bit of filming, a bit of editing. I've actually been editing this video that you're seeing now throughout the day. A few catch-ups with the team, speaking to some clients and stuff like that as well. So, and the interesting thing is, like, it goes like that. Like, literally, you come in, and as soon as people start coming through the door, it's like the day just kind of is over before you know it. That's why it is quite difficult to try and run this business as a 27-year-old who still got a life outside of work as well, or tries to. And for the next video, will most likely be a podcast that we filmed today. So look forward to that, and I'll see you on the next one. Just been talking about like how amazing the working dynamic is here, our passion.
What do you mean?
Kelsey doesn't work and I do all of it.